Paul Johnsich and Jennifer Whitney.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Our top story at 10, another case of meningitis in the valley, this time a 6th grade boy.
The boy from Pershing Elementary had been on a field trip with several other schools when he came down with the symptoms. Lisa Beatty joins us now from the school with more on this and also what's being done to prevent the spread of the disease. Lisa?
Well, Jennifer, parents of Pershing Elementary students received this letter today informing them that a child here has indeed been diagnosed with meningitis and also advising them to get their children the preventative antibiotic. Now, you may recall, of course, earlier this year, several area students have died of meningitis. Now, one local mother's story is prompting what could become a life-saving state law.
She was great, healthy, warm, talented, loving.
15-year-old Mary Jo Quet lived life to the fullest. Last summer, her mother had no way to know that life would soon end.
On a Saturday morning, she came to my room and she said, "Mommy, I don't feel good." So I said, "What's wrong?" And, well, they had the flu before.
Quet gave her daughter Tylenol, sent her to bed, and left for work.
At 2:30, the phone rang, and it was Mary Jo, and she said she has brown spots on her face. I said, "I'm coming home."
As a nurse, Quet knew right away what those symptoms meant. She called 911.
When paramedics got here, they laid her down. They can't find a pulse, and her blood pressure was down in the 60s.
Within 3 hours, Mary Jo was dead.
She left early in the morning.
It is Quet's story which prompted Assemblyman Dave Cox to draft a bill which would provide college freshmen with information about the meningitis vaccine.
What we had asked each college student to do was to, in fact, sign that they were either going to get a vaccination and or they weren't going to get one.
But Cox says some colleges have already protested the bill.
That, in fact, created some problem. With some of the schools, they didn't want to do the paperwork.
I love roses.
Quet is pushing for the bill to include elementary and high school students, but she worries that because of the rarity of the disease, the bill won't be taken seriously. It's a frustration she says she's already encountered.
When I called the Sacramento County Health, they said the numbers aren't that high, but you want to let them know, please, or shake them. My daughter died from something that could have been prevented.
Now, Quet was relieved to find out that Bill 1452 did pass on the Assembly floor yesterday and should go in front of the Appropriations Committee later this month. Since her daughter died last July, she has made this her mission to inform people. She has since spoken to more than 50 groups and says she will continue to about the importance of the vaccine. Reporting live in Orangeville, I'm Lisa Beatty. Back to you in the studio.
Something a lot of people need and want to know at this point. Lisa, thank you.